Hey boys, welcome back to some more Spin Bowling Career Mode. It is the final of the State Shield, or the first class, or the Sheffield Shield I should say. And we're taking on the Redbacks who we only versed, I'm pretty sure we versed them like a couple of games ago. But yeah, as the Sheffield Shield generally is, two teams in the final, and this is for the major prize. So I mean we're in with pretty good confidence, pretty good form. We got a good team. Looking at the Redbacks, most of their players are correct, so it should be a good game. I personally think on paper our team is quite a bit better, but you know, anything can happen as Redbacks do get the call. They won the toss and they are going to have a bowl first, which I was pretty happy with, gotta be honest. First glance it looked like a pretty nice pitch as Joe Burns with his 414 not out high score. Pretty decent, but a few early wickets putting us under a little bit of pressure. We come out with an average of 42, which is very nice. Hazlitt and myself have actually, I was going to say formed some good partnerships, but generally when I come in, Hazlitt departs pretty soon after. It's usually me and Jimmy Pearson that end up making a good partnership. But 465, it's a decent platform. It looked like most of our guys got some good starts, but no one went on to make that big triple figure score. So yeah, it's still a lot of work to do. Get off the mark with the traditional square drive, which we love. It was an absolute shocking ball by Richardson, but did put it away. But yeah, if you look at the pitch, it looks flat as a road right here. I'm not exactly sure why they chose to have a bowl. It's obviously worked out pretty well so far. It's good running right there, using just using the pace of the ball to hit it for a couple. Is good little cut shot. It was off the toe of the bat. Didn't get much power on it, but again, good running. That's been an impressive aspect of our play the last few games. I would say our running between wickets has been excellent. As again, this one a little bit shorter, a little bit wider, and easily put away for a boundary. It looks like a bit of a strange field. You would expect a few bumpers on the leg side, but he's bowling sort of outside of, which is a bit of a strange one. They have changed the field up again, which makes a little bit more sense here. Still, you know, the deep cover seems a little weird. I haven't really played too many shots through there, but basically just a sweeper, I guess, saving the boundaries. As we tried that one, it hits the stump, so we're going to sneak through for a single, as Hazlitt and myself are making a pretty decent fist of partnership here. We're approaching the 200 mark, 4 wickets down for 200. We would be pretty happy with that, because it would mean both of us are, you know, in good form. Well, not in good form, but you know, making a decent fist of an innings. So it'd be pretty good, as this time we play the reverse sweep. Beautiful shot, actually. We've hit it very well in front of point. Looking for 3, probably it would have been touch and go. We might have got back, but probably safe decision. Just hold off and stick with 2. There's no point in running ourselves out, as again a bit full, bit leg side-ish, and we've just placed that one again, and it's going to be another 2. That's just fantastic batting, fantastic running. 3 2s in a row here. We are fatiguing ourselves, but you know, that's the way cricket is played, dude. You gotta play smart sometimes. Again, a bit shorter this time, and we're playing it into the point region. And once again, a bit sloppy fielding, you'd have to say. Didn't really attack the ball with too much commitment, but great running again. As this time, just gonna play it down to fine leg. Looking for another 2. Gonna send him back this time though. Just a little slow off the back foot shot that time, as Gordon, the leggy, comes in. He's been tapped around a fair bit, and that's a good shot. Using our feet that time. Instead, you know, we played most on the back foot. Well, not back foot, but played back in our crease the majority of the innings. So I guess he's tending to bowl a little bit fuller here. We used our feet nicely, got to it, and then follow up with a bit of a shorter one because we used our feet. We almost got out to it, honestly. The keeper almost got the little the bat pad catch, but thankfully not to be, as again, just just using lack of pace off the bat that time into that outer circle or inner circle, and just sneaking home for another 2. So 31 off 28. Hazlitt is 27 off 39, which is also pretty darn good. It's a very nice partnership, this. You know, we're not going too quickly, but we're just playing smart cricket. Just playing smart cricket, defending the bad balls, and putting away, well, defending the good balls is probably the more common phrase there. Probably defending the good balls and putting away the bad balls, I would imagine. But just sort of in a little bit of a hole. You know, still 35-41, but we have you know, be tightened up a little bit. But that's a good shot. It's a beautiful shot. They put a very leg side dominant field with our constant deflections and sweeps. So using our feet, pretty safe shot. We went in, you know, it was an aerial shot. Obviously a chance of being caught, but they only had like a short cover, traditional mid-off. So pretty safe going over the top in that situation. As we are approaching our 50, which would be very nice. That's a powerful sweep shot. It is going to be cut off, but again, we're going to run a nice 2. We're just 2s for days this innings. Usually, you know, generally not this many 2s in the game. It's usually singles or boundaries, but I think that's a big part because they've toned down the shot forces. I had to look at this on replay because I thought this was plumb, and as you see, it's hit our forearm. This should have been out. Like, if they appealed for this, this would have been out. It would be hitting the wickets, and your forearm is not counted as part of your bat. So yeah, we were pretty lucky right there. Actually, unless they've like changed that, because I guess batters wear like arm guards, and if it comes off the arm guard, it's not out. So obviously, yeah. Right then, that should have been LBW, which is pretty funny. It was a massive full toss. We tried to play sweep shot to it, and they didn't appeal though. They obviously assumed that I just hit it or it come off the glove, but it hit me right on the forearm. So got a little lucky there, as Hazlitt has departed. But that's a beautiful pull shot. We've sort of been sweating on the short balls. I haven't had many this innings, but I do love the pull shot. It's one of my preferred shots, and that's a good half century off pretty much a runner ball, which, yeah, like I said, is fairly. It's not very common in the video game aspects. Is that one? Oh, I could not believe this. Just absolutely dead plumb in front, middle stump, full toss. It was a pretty good, you know, decent ball. It was just a little quicker than I expected, and I didn't get down quick enough. As we're gonna make a decent first innings total. It was sort of, you know, you always want a batter or a couple of batters to go on and make a big score, but it actually worked out alright in the sense that nearly everybody made a decent start to their innings. So it put our score up to a pretty decent, like 340 odd. So yeah, we definitely didn't squander a good opportunity first innings. We do have them 2 for 92, which, you know, is sort of, it's hard to tell who's in front at this stage. We get another wicket, we're probably in front. If they don't lose a wicket, they're probably in front. Did I say that wrong? Did I say if we get another wicket, they're in front? If we get another wicket, we're in front. As I went up for this one, and geez, it's close, but I think there was just a touch too much spin and probably missing off stump. It pitched well, it hit him well, but yeah, just a little bit too much spin, and he's gonna get away with that one. As Alex Carey and Smith are the men at the crease. So a couple of left-handers to bowl to, and we are gonna clean up Carey with the slider. Oh man, I love the sliders working like that, just setting him up for an overall 2 with just foolish traditional leg spin, just spinning it away from the bat, and then we just dart one in a little quicker. The slider goes a little bit the other way, just with the angle, and just cleans up the off stump. That's exactly the type of wickets I like to get. Just a plan coming together is always nice, and it's a big wicket too, because like I said, another wicket we're probably just in front, and but they were forming a pretty dangerous partnership. That's a spectacular catching close there. We're going to pick up Jake Lehman this time. Matt Renshaw in close. That is a absolute blinder. And geez, what a piece of bowling. What a catch. He's hit it all right, but Matt Renshaw just stayed down with the ball. He just followed it straight into his hands. So massive couple of breakthroughs. We get a couple of their very dangerous left-hand batters out, Carey and Lehman, decent players, and brings Alex Ross to the crease. I mean, they've got the Redbacks here have a lot of talented young batters in the team, but we're just putting a little bit of pressure on. But a very good partnership at the moment. But we're going to pick him up. It's going to be Smith, 73 off 102. He was playing superbly, but this one is just a traditional bat pad catch. This is like one of my favorite wickets as well. I know I said I like the bold, but just this one is perfect. Like, he's going for the forward defense. Didn't spin quite as much. A little inside edge onto his pad. And of course, we're going to have a look at the replay because it's just so perfect. The keeper's in no man's land, but just a little inside. Actually, it was sort of face of the bat. He just angled it straight into his pad, and it's just scoops up a nice simple catch for Renshaw that time. He did take it one-handed, which, you know, probably coach against that, but we picked him up. It brings Travis Head and Valente to the crease, and we're gonna pick up Travis Head with just a ridiculous Jimmy Peirson. He's anticipated so well. You know, one of our men in close probably should have made a decent effort of this, because he's struck it into his pad. It's popped up in the air, but both of the guys, the silly mid off and mid on there, just sort of ducked for cover. But thankfully Peirson was on the ball, took a spectacular catch. So 4 for 21. We're having an excellent game, and we're changing the game on his head here. And we're gonna pick up another one, Valente this time. What a ball. As you see there, I came really wide on the crease, and this is a little bit of a plan as well, because just change the angle up slightly, come wide on the crease, just draw him out for that drive, and he's played down the wrong line. It's just a beautiful ball. Just unbelievable bowling. 5 for 21. They're now 8 for 191, and a good chance to clean them up and have a very big first innings lead. Has a good shot though by Gordon. I thought we were in for a chance with the catch, but he's hit it well enough straight over the mid-wicket man, and that's going to be all she wrote. So we'll come back for the second part of this final. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.